Hello YouTube, Kodandi here, again at my favorite beach, but until I get my new microphone and my new camera, it is too windy and I don't want to deal with the noise, so we're filming in the car again, so welcome to the car. The question has come up about, do I do everything my guru tells me to do? And I have already addressed this issue in a previous video where I talk about Guru Vak, and it was specifically in response to someone that also had a similar sort of question about doing what Swamiji tells them to do. So you can go back and look for that. It's a good video. I really did well, considering sort of where I was in my life at that time. I did well with that. But today, I want to talk a little bit more broadly about power and authority and violence, because I think that's sort of the heart of the question about, who we give power to in our lives, who we give authority to, and what they do with that. I very, very, very strongly believe that we need to be very critical about people in authority. And, no matter, sort of across the board, that if society says that this person is an authority, you need to give them power and respect, we need to take a moment and think about that. We need to think about who this person is, what they have done to deserve this, and why is it necessary for us to give our own power over to that person. So I'm gonna come out and say it, I'm gonna get a little political here, but the fact is that fascism is returning in the US. And I don't know about other countries, other places in the world, I don't know. I'm a US citizen, I'm currently living in the US, and because of the rise of fascism and the return of fascism, we need to very critically think about authority and power. Fascism is an inherently violent philosophy. It is built on violence towards whatever class of people they have decided to be violent against. And as someone that has taken vows of non-violence, I cannot participate in a violent social structure or a violent philosophy like that. So fascism is not something I can participate in as a non-violent Ahimsa person. And so of course that makes me even more critical of authority and what is happening in the US right now. But even if we look beyond that, even if we looked at who in our personal lives do we give power to? Parents, your boss, your friends, your spouse, your partner, whoever you're in a relationship with. Who in your personal life do you give power to? Who is an authority in your personal life? And there's nothing inherently wrong with someone that has earned your respect and earned a position of authority in your life. If someone has done things and you recognize their benefit and their contribution, if you recognize their accomplishment, if you recognize that, wow, this person really genuinely is helping me, I am going to give them some authority in my life because I trust them. That's great. That's great to have people like that in your life. People that you can really, deeply, honestly trust. People that have accomplished things in your life that you can respect and that you can look up to. and that you can recognize the value and importance of people that have done good work for you and for other people in your life. There are a lot of people that I personally do not like, but I recognize their accomplishments and I recognize their authority because of the work that they have done, and because I can see that they have done really good work. And so even though I personally don't get along with this person, I personally don't agree with them, I respect the work that they have done. I respect their accomplishments. I respect their abilities. I give them authority. There's this whole huge taboo thing relating to parents and authority and power. A lot of people feel like their parents are holding them back, that they cannot make decisions without their parents' approval. And that's fine if you really honestly, deeply respect your parents' decision-making process. Not everyone has family like that. Not everyone has parents that are working in the best interest of their children. Not everyone has parents that are going to unconditionally love and support their children. And so if you feel like your family and your parents are oppressing you and holding you back, honestly consider why you continue giving them that power in your life. I don't know. This is a decision you have to make for yourself. Like, I am not an authority either. People come to me for advice and I'm like, well, this was my situation and this is how I responded to it. And if that is useful for you, great. But like, don't give me your power. I am not a role model. I am not an authority. Always default to maintaining your power within yourself and not giving your power to anyone else. Not your parents, not your spouse, not the cops, not, anyone else. Always maintain your power for yourself. And think very, very critically about who you give authority in your life and who society around you is giving authority to, and what are they doing with this power. Are they using it to help, to benefit, or are they using it in a violent way? People need to earn authority, and do not ever give up your power to anyone for any reason. If you want to know specifically about my experience with the guru, with my guru, Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, then go scroll back. There's a video about that back there. I don't remember what the title is, but you can find it. It wasn't so long ago, maybe 6 months ago, I don't know. Nityananda.